Alrighty, Smiley. We begin our road to varsity qualification. So, welcome to Math So Easy, our very first lesson together. So, what do we have? We have exponents. You are in grade 11, term 1, and we want to make sure that by the end of the year, you are above 65. So Math So Easy is going to do everything it can to put you at 70, and from the look of things it is promising, as I have given in the feedback on your solutions, your homework solutions. Alrighty, so let's see what was it about. So we had 4 and I am going to redo 3. This is the first one. There is the second one. You'll excuse the blurriness there. That is the digital format that we have, unfortunately. Then we're gonna do this one. So yeah, I've already given you some feedback and I'll continue to do so as I do the solutions. Okay, look at how we approach it. Enjoy. Alrighty, member, let's go for it. I can call you member now, isn't it? No more smiley. Right, so right, you can compare what I'm going to do with your method. It ain't wrong. So it's all about tactics, how to make things easy for yourself. So I'm not going to rewrite the question. In your exams, if they give you with the, answer book already populated with that question, you won't need to rewrite it, but otherwise you will have to rewrite it. So when we look at the top, at the numerator, we have 3 factors. So I will go with the one that is simple. I will take my 2 to the what? To the 3. That is my 8. So I'll have my 2 cubed. So now I'll have 2 to the 3x. Then what I'm going to do, I am going to take my complex terms, and what will I do? I will just separate them. Then I will tell you why I'm going to do this. Then I will have my 5 by 2 there. So it means I'll have 5x, and then I will have a 2 to the x, isn't it? So what do I have this side? I will have a 5 by 2. I can leave it as 10 squared, but this is what I do. So what I'm doing here is, when you develop your your logical reasoning from the beginning, once you are clear what I'm writing here is what you can do in your brain. So I normally start with this one because it's not complex, isn't it? Then when I get here, I simply look for all my factors that have an exponent of a variable. Okay, so I'm going to take my 2 to the x because I want my like bases to be next to each other. Then I will have my 5x. Okay, then you're going to ask, why, say, am I able to do that? Why can you do that? You will see. Then what do I have now? I have my 10 and my 8. Now I have my 25. So for my 25, what will I have for my 25? For my 25, I will have 25 to the x and then 25 to the negative 1. And I know that this one is what? It is 5 squared. So I'll have a 5 to the x, and then this one, I will have a 5 squared. It means I will have 5 to the negative 2. Okay. Then all I do now is do what? Is to say I want all my variable powers next to each other. Then I am left with what now? I'm left with my numbers, isn't it? Okay. So what do I have? The only numbers I have is 5 squared. Okay, it's not only. Okay, I've got 3 numbers. So I'm going to start with 2 squared. And you'll see why. You keep on asking me, I say, you are making things difficult. We are not used to this. What are you doing? Right, you'll see what I'm doing. So what have I done now? I have separated my terms into literal exponents and numeric exponents. Okay. Then I go to the bottom. Remember, I'm slow now because I am sharing something that you may not be used to. Okay. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to take my 2. It has no exponent. It is an uncomplex exponent, invisible one. Then what do I have now? I have a 16 to the x, and then I have a 16. Then I'll have a 125 to the x, and then a 125. Then what am I going to have here? Here I'm going to have 2 to the 4x. This will be in my brain, remember. Okay. So this writing here, I'm just showing you what will be in my thoughts as I do this, so that you see how I got to do what I did in the end. Okay. Then what do I have now? What did I start with? I started with numbers, isn't it? Okay. So I'm going to continue with it. Normally, I would have started with the variable. Okay. So I'm lucky because I have a base 2, even though I've written a base 2 there. So I'm going to cheat. So I'm taking it as it is. So now I have my 2 to the 4x, and then I have my 5 to the 3x. I would have long been done if I wasn't explaining. So how many factors do I have there? I have 3 in the original question, but they're going to be 5, isn't it? Because I have decomposed these ones. So I have my 2 to the 4x, and then I have my 5 to the 3x. Then what am I going to have? I'm going to have my 2 to the 4. Remember, I must still have my original 2 from the original factors, isn't it? So that 2 in the middle there it is. I don't forget it. Then I have my 2 to the 4. Then I have my 5 to the 3. Okay. All right. So all of this would have been done in my brain, but nothing stops you from doing this. So when you do this, you might not even need to rewrite this. This you can immediately do it here. Okay. Right. While you are practicing, you can do this. Now, what have I done? I've made all of these to be simple. Okay. If you look at it now, I can be able to focus on my literal factors, and I can be able to focus on my number. What does this do for me? I don't do that train that you do. And then I'll show you what I mean by that train. I think in the feedback on that video, I've referred to it. Now I am able to say these ones, they give me a 2 to the 4x, isn't it? And then these ones, they give me a 5 to the 3x, isn't it? And I can see that already I'm sorted. They are going to even out. They're going to simplify. So my literal factors are sorted. Now I have this. Same base. This one is on its own. These ones, 2 plus negative 2, they give me a 0. I am left with nothing there. You're saying, sir, I don't understand. How do you do that? Now, I have my 2 to the 4x, and then I have my 5 to the 3x. Then here, I have my 2 to the 5th, and then I have my 5 to the 3. Sir, you are cheating, sir. You are cheating. Now I'll be left with what? I'll be left with 2 squared. I should have skipped a line, but it's fine. I'm left with 2 squared. No, this 2 squared is going to disappear. Okay, let me just write. Yeah, it's fine. Let me not skip this step. In an exam, I would even skip this that I'm writing now. I would skip this one. I would skip this one because I can do the calculation in the bottom. So I would have gone to this. I would have seen, oh, okay, I've got 2 to the squared at the top. So it's going to go how many times? It's going to go once in the 2 in the bottom, and then I'll be left with 3. And then I'm left with this one. Then I can go to my calculator. So this will be what? This will be my 8. Okay, so I'll have my 8 there. And then what will I have? I will have a 125. And then what will I have? I will have a 4 and a 250. I'm using my brain now. Then I have 1,000. Then I'll be done. Okay. So you are asking me, I say, what did you do here? Why did you take this method? All right, what I'm doing is that I am avoiding this train. That train, you know that, what is it? What train do we have now? The train that says I'm going to take all of the 2's together. So what I'm going to do, you are going to say 2 to the 3x. Then you say 2 to the 2, or you say 2 to the 3x plus 2. These are the ones on top, isn't it? You see, it even makes me dizzy. So you are going to say 2 to the 3x plus 2. Okay, let me squeeze this x, the plus x. It's 2 to the 3x plus 2 to the x plus 2 for that 2. Then you go down. Then you say minus, and then you change the sign. Sometimes you forget to change the sign, and then you say 2 to the, 2 to the 1, and then minus 2 to the 4. You see, I don't like this train, because after this now you must get confused. You must take this 4x, you're going to go 2 to the 4x, minus this 4x. Maybe you'll do it in your brain, maybe you won't. Then you must go now 2 plus 2 minus 5, or minus 1, depending on how fast you are. Then after that, it's only then that you're gonna say 2 to the, you see how many things must happen there. This gives you a 0. Now you're gonna have 2 to the negative 3. So you're going to have 2 to the negative 3 on top. Then you must still make it positive, which is going to bring you there. Then you're going to do what now? You're going to go 5. You're going to go 5 to the 3x. And then after 5 to the 3x, you do this 5, you do that 5. Yeah, if you are used to it, continue with it, but I've given you something. So, in short, you take your complex, complex exponents, these ones, okay? The ones with the x plus 2, x minus 1, x plus 1, x plus 1, okay? And then all you do, in your brain, you can do it quickly once you are used to this. You say, okay, the middle one, it's not complex, so I make it 2 to the 3, then I have 3x. Then in your brain, you can even quickly just go 2 to the x from that 10x, and then 5 to the x from that 10x. Then you're done. You don't need to rewrite this. While you're practicing, you can, because you are still making mistake. You get mixed up in the end. Okay, so you can do this. Then you go what now? Say, I'm done with the 10x, I'm done with the 8x, I want the 25 to the x. Then that 25 to the x, there it is, isn't it? 25 to the x, there it is, you put it there. You say, okay, I'm done with my exponents of my, alpha, my alphabets. Then you say, okay, now I want to go to the numbers. Which number did I have? I had a 10 squared from the first factor, 10x to the x plus 2. Then you say, okay, my 10 squared, you can leave it as 10 squared, but in the bottom, you won't have a 10 squared. So it's going to confuse you. So rather, just change it into a 5 by 2. Then you apply that. Do this in your brain. Then you say, okay, I know that I have a 2 squared and I have a 5. And then I already had a what? A 5 to the negative 2 based on what? On this 25 to the negative 1. Put them like this, it becomes easy. These ones are next to each other, they give you a 4x. These ones are next to each other, they give you a 3x. Then you sort it. And immediately, as you simplify, you are able to see that, no, man, in the bottom, I already have this. Okay, you can see I didn't even scratch. And so forth. Okay, up until I got here, up to 1,000. All right. How's that, member? Smiley? Are you smiling? Alrighty. Okay, so I'll try to be fast with the next one because I've already shown you now in detail in this one. Okay, you want to take a stretch. Don't stand up too much. Remember, just take a hand stretch. Just crack those knuckles there. All right, hang in there.